Hi. So today we'll be understanding how to analyze competitors' meta ads using Claude Code. This is my try of understanding how to do it. I hope this video helps someone in the future. So today I'll be sharing the screen so this is how I have imagined it. So I did add GSD as a get shit done framework. If you are not aware of what it is, I'll tell you what it is. I will, if you're interested, let me know how to install Get Shit Done framework. I'll help you. I'll also create a video on that. Now, getting into it. So this is the framework which I have used personally. So in my current project directory, I'm currently working on phase 8, and I thought this is a very good value. So I'm creating a video on that. This is phase 8 where we analyze the competitors. Like it creates a meta ads inspector, like analyze 10 competitors for me and then tell me their creatives and stuff like that. If you want the prompt, let me know. I'll pin it in the comment section. So it does all these things. So in the end, what I have done is the ad research and stuff like that. I have done that. I'm looking for AI agency competitor intelligence, and it was asking me questions. Yeah. So this is what I have done. I have provided an ad library URL for someone I want to actually copy. I said find out similar people, but my ICP is real estate people or agency who runs ads on and generate leads for buying and selling the house, where speed to lead actually matters, and summarize their top 3 value proposition in a JSON file. Ask me more questions if you have questions. And then it's a very simple prompt, and then it does all the thinking, understands the project, Sentinel project, which I'm currently building my phase 8 inside. This is the clarifying question it had. So phase description, scope of work, ICP focus, deliverable format. I want this deliverable in a format like where a single JSON file is provided to me, all the 10 competitors data that is working for them. And this is what I have done in general. So I provided all the information which was asked to me by Claude. And then with all this information, it comes up with a plan. Now it is asking me on the bottom that accept this plan. So first I'll read. The user wants to add new phase to the Sentinel project, Meta Ads Inspector for competitor intelligence research. Current roadmap, user decision. I have inserted a phase, the new AI agency competitor intelligence. Phase 8 is AI over here. Additional context, use prefer phase 7 and an automated research web search for AI agencies serving real estate. Visit competitors' website, extract value proposition, analyze meta ad campaigns via ad library, verify competitor relevance to ICP and stuff like that. So while setting up the Claude Code, I had provided all the MCPs I was aware of: Firecrawl to web search, Facebook ad library, Go high level, N8N and stuff like that. So this Claude Code does the thinking and data manipulation for me, and at the end of the day I just have to go in and fix or tweak something which I don't like it. It's inside mcp.json file. I've also provided the super base. Okay, let's read it. So it will analyze implementation steps. This is an insert operation, not just an append. Okay, I just like this file. Okay, use an auto accept. So we'll go in, it will do all the thinking, it will plan it. Plan is approved. Let me start executing both parts, and I will track what to do and what not to do. So I will track and Claude Code will track what to do and what not to do. It is updating everything. So let's wait. Also, one more thing. So if you see over here, the compact window, I like to stay under 75% of the compact window, because the thing is that after it reaches 75% compact window, Claude Code thinking memory is deteriorated and the results are not that good. So I always stick under 75% or sometimes under 50%. So I always create a new Claude Code window. So it always has fresh context window and it always starts at 0. Okay, so this is now asking me if you want MCP server Firecrawl search to use it. Like I'll say all projects and then do it. Okay, see now it says good, found several competitors. Let me search for more with different queries to get a complete list of 10 competitors. So let it do it. So these are the search queries that goes inside. AI calling real estate lead appointment, AI receptionist, real estate 24/7. I have found 10 strong competitors. Let me analyze. So if you see, so many companies are getting searched. Contactswing.ai, ondial.ai, kips.ai, alloware.com, or your kips.ai, now dialbox.ca, askbenny.ca. Amazing. So it is now creating all the files on my competitors: alloware.md, kipsai.md, orionx.md, So each file has a different MD files. What is the basic info? I'm using free Firecrawl MCP server and free scrapecreators.com MCP server. So yeah, definitely it has to fail, which is fine. Okay. So now, since if you see now, this is going so fast, it has now scraped everything which was there. So it has now come down to 5 competitors, which is fine because this is free technically. So I'm okay with 5 competitor analysis instead of 10. So if you see now, this has created the whole plan. So I just did GSD add phase 8. Now I'll go to the next phase because the context window is now 92%. I would rather save myself from the compacting. So what I'll do is I'll say phase 8, and I have already provided this prompt. Oh no, not this one. Wait. So this is, so I'll, instead of plan, I'll say discuss, and then I'll say Claude analyze all the files in the competitors folder, identify the universal winning hooks across the industry, create a creative_brief.md that outlines how we pivot this hook to be unique to my brand. So I'll say shift tab. It goes to the plan mode. I really like the plan mode in general in Claude Code. So if you see it, it's now saying I'll help you discuss and capture implementation decisions for phase 8. Let me first load the project state and roadmap to understand the phase. Okay, it's now understanding, since it's a new fresh window, it is now going back to the directory. And this is where get shit done GitHub framework, which I just spoke about in this very start, is very essential, because each window has, and when it comes to creating something which is easily scalable. Okay, so now this is asking me which areas do you want to discuss for this competitive analysis and creative brief phase. Let's say hook analysis criteria, different strategy, creative brief structure. I really like the third one. So I'll do the third one. Okay, now it's asking me what's the primary purpose of this creative brief, who will use it. Yeah. So let's say I do this all in one. Should the brief include multiple hook variations, focus on a single refined look? I think ABC. That's a good beginner or advanced. Different hooks variation, awareness level, core traffic, warm traffic. Okay, I'll say other, and then I'll say I am a beginner and hook variations and want robust solution. I really like 3 hook variation, but you decide. I'll say submit answer. It says how tactical should be the brief. Should it be including specific ad platform constraints and specs? So since I'm just focusing on meta ads, I'll just do meta ads optimized. Okay, so should the brief include ICP and positioning context, or assume that's already documented? Okay, let's say include full context. More questions about the creative brief structure or ready to create context? I think we are okay. I'm satisfied. Let's create it. Okay, so now the planning is done. So decision is captured. Now it has went out and searched for every competitor there is for me and analyzed their ads. And I'll give you 2 examples of how it has done. If you see the Facebook ads MCP server, I have provided my Scrape Creators API key and Gemini API key. You can use Appify if you have good knowledge on Appify. I created Scrape Creators API key, like I got it from their website. You can easily go to scrapecreators.com, and if you are registering with them, you get like some free credits, and it really helps you to understand meta ads, and it runs and scrapes stuff like you want. And this is one of the also other GitHub repository. I have talked to this guy. He's very down to earth, and Daniel has created an amazing ad repository. All you have to do is install this with one click, git clone. That's it. So now we'll be using this specific thing for our ads. So what this usually does, we can do audit, we can do Google Ads audit. These are all the commands that you see right now available. Okay, based on your business type, you can also create ads plan. Now I'll do this, but with agency. So I'll go back to since this is already included inside my Claude Code, inside my anti-gravity, I'll go and code. I do plan, right? Yes, plan, and it will go in, it will plan. All you have to do is something like this, ads, and everything that we just saw on the GitHub, it will be done here. Now I have just added one more extra simple English text saying that I was working on phase 8 of Sentinel project. So let's go in and see. It says, I see you invoked ads plan for phase 8 of the Sentinel project. Let me clarify what phase 8 entails. So it will go in and check everything that has So again, whatever you are seeing, it's inside a new window over here. The reason it is having so much of context, it's because of Get Shit Done framework, which I have spoken about it at the very start of this video. So what would you like to create for phase 8? Research plan, strategic advertising plan for Elevate, hybrid research plan plus competitive insights for strategy. Let's do this one. Okay, amazing. So this command which I gave has created a super detailed plan on the right side. Look at the content, like look at the details it went in. The power of Claude Code with ads, amazing. So let's say allow, right? Yes, allow. I will put this into bypass permission so that it doesn't ask me again and again. Allow. Let's see what it comes up with. Okay, if you see now, it has created competitive plan, execution checklist, competitor profile templates. Amazing. Now this has created like a 4-week plan. You can go ahead and start executing your ads. I hope this got an immense value. And if you want such more videos, let me know and I'll create something like this again.